Hi, I'm Laura Denning with Vintage Virginia, and I want to show you how to take a chalk couture products and make a project from start to finish. So I have a round metal board, and I have the Dream, Create, Inspire, Transfer. So I'm going to peel it from the back, and the first time you use it, particularly, you want to make sure you fuzz the product, the transfer, so it will not adhere too hard to your project. You want to be able to reuse it. These transfers are reusable multiple times if you take care of them properly. So one of them is to fuzz it, otherwise it'll stick to it, and when you go to peel it, you can kind of bend it out of shape. So I'm going to take some different colors, and with my squeegee, I have the paste. I kind of stirred it up a little bit. And so one of the things is you want to work fast so it doesn't dry, or otherwise it peels. So I'm going to try and work fast, and I'm going to show you a tip if you didn't happen to work fast. So I am just putting this on where the Dream is. Now this transfer has little lines that you can see where you could cut them and you could separate it, but I just wanted it straight how it is, so I have left it just like that. So I have this, I think it's a teal color, I can't remember exactly what it's called. And now I'm going to elephant gray, and now I have this fun green, and I am sorry that I don't know all the color names. But the Chalkology paste are water soluble. So the good thing about this is you can put it on your products, particularly chalkboards, and you can wipe it off with water, or maybe a little wet paper towel, and you can reuse your boards and just, you know, create it as you see fit. You know, maybe the holiday have changed, whatever. So I have a little paper towel. So here's my little tip. Take a wet paper towel. I have a little pan of water. That's how I'm going to clean my transfer when I'm done. And try not to get, because I have it on my hand. But I started with that Dream, and sometimes that first thing can kind of dry out, especially if you really scrape off the paste really well. So I am just moistening that back up, so when I peel it, it has wet paste on it, so it doesn't stick, the chalk doesn't stick to the transfer. So now that I have this, I'm going to stick this just right here in my water, and I'll clean that up and show you that in a second. And so I was a little sloppy, but it's okay. I got my green a little bit outside of the lines here, and I just can wipe that up. Now, I don't know if this is wet enough, but if you get it while it's wet, you could add some fun glitter, which is kind of a nice little touch. So I'm going to try and see if I can get some of this on my Create right there. And just sprinkled it on. It came out. So now it'll probably be hard to see on the camera, but the Create has a little bit of a sparkle. So that was really quick, and now I can just hang it up and have a little bit of inspiration as I craft. Now I'm going to show you. It's important that we get our lids back on our chalk so they don't dry out. And the squeegees, you just wash them off and they're reusable. Now, usually I'm a little bit more conservative with the chalk, making sure I save every little less. But for the sake of this video, so as to clean my transfer, let me try and get a little bit of this glitter up. I'm going to start with a clean spot here. Have glitter everywhere, which is not uncommon for me or multiple people in my family to have glitter. So I can take this transfer, and while it's in the water, I like to do this at the sink, but my dining room doesn't have a sink for the purpose of this video. I'm just gonna wipe it off. Now I have a little bit of that gray still on here, and that's okay. Now this is still wet, so I can lay it down like that. Now I have a little Clorox wipe. It's already been used, so that's why it's not exactly white. And I'm gonna wipe this off. And when and see, I just wiped more chalk on it. So I'm gonna do that one more time. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with this dry surface. I usually just set it right next to the kitchen sink, and I'm gonna put the sticky side up and let this dry. And once it's dry, I'm going to put it back on my the transfer back. There is a shiny side, and what I like to do for ones that particularly I cut up is I'll mark the back with something. Like sometimes I'll mark what transfer set it's from if it's from a set. And because some of them are just slightly different sizes and I want to make sure it fits on them, sometimes I'll mark it 1, 2, 3 if I cut it, and then I'll put a 1, 2, 3 on this so I know which ones it'll fit. So that was it. Very simple. And the great thing about this is I can wipe this off and use it again. This board is pretty cool. It's magnetic. I've seen where people have just put on a little magnet and put a little picture and put a little transfer item, on it. And it looks really cute to use as a. So here is Dream, Create, Inspire. And hopefully this will inspire you to create your own project. Thanks for watching.